This is definitely my favorite car from this DLC. Of like all the 8 cars that we got, this is definitely the one that I enjoy the most. So in today's episode, I'm going to attempt to restore this 1971 Plymouth Barracuda and see what I can turn it into. Since we're in the car wash area, may as well get that done. This car is not in the worst condition that I've ever seen. Oh, it's actually a cream color. Okay. But yeah, this car isn't in the worst condition. It's got a little bit of rust here and there, but nothing that we can't handle. And the interior's definitely going to need to be completely replaced. We are missing a seat on that side, but again, no big deal. Go bring this into the engine bay. I just love the body style on this thing. And this is actually the 426 shaker version of the car too. I don't know if they added a normal version of the Cuda into this game. All the Cudas that I've seen have been 426 Hemis. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Oh no, shaker. There we go. So, I don't know what that's about, but I have not seen a normal Cuda yet. I think that's everything stripped off of this. Wait. Little half windows. And while we're here, we may as well just pull out this interior. I really like that steering wheel. I'm definitely going to change that. Alright. Everything gone. Can this piece come off? No. Grab this welder and fix this thing up. 1,600. Not the worst. Looks pretty good. I'm not a big fan of the cream color though. Definitely is just doesn't fit the car to me. Go buy all the body work. Is there any tuning for this? Nope. Let's just go buy all this stuff real quick. This in these headlights. Before I already bought it. I'm an idiot. I forgot to repair some of this stuff. There's definitely some parts of the car that was in good enough condition to work on the bench, or to bend back on the bench and fit it back to the car, but too late. I already bought everything. Is what it is. These taillights in here. These some cool looking taillights. I do wish that you could tint them though, and make them darker and like murder them out. They're gonna make the car look a lot better. Same thing with the headlights. I wish you could just put like a dark tint on them. Is that everything? I believe that's everything. It says 90. I'm assuming that's just the 2 license plates. Quickly go grab an interior for this thing. Not that. It's a steering wheel. I don't want that. The bench. 2 of these seats. That does not look very comfortable, but we're going to use it anyway. Why do I keep on clicking the electrics menu? I'm looking for a steering wheel out here. Let's see. I want to find something that would fit it. I kind of like the charger wheel. But let's go around a little bit before I choose. Definitely going to go with one of these older fashioned wheels. How it's like, the wheel is just a lot thinner around. Compared to like the newer wheels you see, they have more like thickness to them. So, definitely going to look for an older wheel for this thing. I think I would go with the steering wheel Bandit. I think this one looks nice. It is not really one of these thinner wheels, but still, I think it'll look nice on the inside of this Cuda. Let's see. Let's say it fits, sort of. It's a little bit close to the... it's a little bit close to the driver. Yeah, okay, maybe we gotta go with the thinner wheel. Yeah, it's just... It looks okay, like the style of the wheel, but it looks like it's just way too close. I guess we can go with the Chapman, that looks nice too. This one actually looks a lot similar to the Bandit, so maybe we'll go with the Bowen. See how that does. I'd say that's better. Still kind of close for my comfort, but I'd say it's a lot better. Just like that, we're almost 100% all around. All we have to do now is all the big stuff. As you can see, we're missing basically our whole engine. We have a block, a crank, and that's really it. Not even a camshaft came with this thing. So this thing is going to need a full rebuild. I don't even know if this block's in good enough condition. I'm going to get to taking all the suspension off, and then I'll be back with you guys. That wasn't that bad. Let me know if you guys enjoy seeing the breakdown of the suspension alongside the rebuild with it. Recently, I've been just doing the rebuilds. There it is. The rebuild of the suspension and engine rather than the whole teardown. Let me know if you guys would enjoy seeing the whole process. I'm not really sure. I did the time lapse with it, so let me know what you guys think. I need the engine hoist. Yank this out. And if you guys are enjoying this so far, please consider liking and subscribing to help out the channel. I'm on my journey to 1,000 subs, so I'd really appreciate it. Let's bring this engine over here. We only have about 6 things in this engine. That's literally all it came with. Like, most of it was from the transmission. We're just going to tear this apart. I don't know what kind of build I'm planning on doing exactly with power. I'm kind of leaning towards leaving this around. I believe this engine makes like 470 horsepower. So I'm thinking about leaving it in that area. If anything else, I think I'll have a little bit of a problem controlling it. So I'd rather keep it at a just a moderate amount of horsepower rather than going with like 1,000 or something. I want to say that I saved a decent amount of things. I feel like I saved most of the suspension, which is good. So now we're just going to go rebuild it. Make it all new and shiny. That was not too bad. Pretty straightforward. I did leave this one brake disc off to show you guys that I ended up going with a 4% increase with the brakes because I do want good braking. So I ended up opting to spend more money. I think it's worth it to stop the car. Definitely something that I'm willing to spend more on. Other than that, the suspension was pretty straightforward, honestly. It was really easy. The only thing that surprised me was this gas tank. It's a little bit weird to see a gas tank sideways like this, but, you know, it's cool. It's cool. So yeah, now we gotta figure out the rims and tires for this thing. I definitely do not want to go with stock rims. Not a big fan of how they really looked. I want to try to go for something else. I'm gonna look around for a little bit and see what I think would look nice. Maybe a Rim Retro 11. That does look nice. Let's get 4 of those, and we'll go with 18s. I think 18's a solid rim size. Now we need some tires. I am gonna go with just race tires, but do I want lettering? Is the question. Firewall, honestly, I don't know. I'm kind of going with like a not a full restoration to everything stock and original, but I don't know. I just really don't like having the lettering. I don't think the lettering is gonna go well with the style that I'm going for. We're just gonna go with some basic race tires. Let's put them at 35, maybe 30 would be good too. I don't know. We're just gonna try 35 in the back, and then we'll do, or sorry, 285 in the back, and then we're gonna go with like 280. Maybe we'll go with 225 in the front, maybe 235. We'll do 35s also. Let's see how that looks on this. I think that looks pretty nice. I dig that. I think we've painted them and have a different color on the car. I think this would look really nice. I still have to do this side. I just want to test fit them. I'd say that looks pretty good. I like that. I'm gonna go finish up the other side. Alright, let's see this thing on its own weight, how it looks. I think that looks pretty good. Let's go take this thing into the paint booth. Actually, before we do that, let's tint it. I do want to tint it. On my last build, I ended up going with 80 tint, 80%. And dude, you couldn't see anything out of the car. So I think we're going to go with a light, like 60. Almost like a fogged look. I think that looks good. Instead of going completely dark like it did in my last build, I wasn't able to see anything. Let's bring this to the paint booth though. See what we can do. And I still can change the... Ooh, the cream does look really nice when it's not broken up by the livery, I will say. I wish I could like zoom out a little bit. Oh, I can. I'm an idiot. I feel like I was like... Felt like I was right in the face of the car. Like, point blank. See what the factory colors are. Nice blue. It's a gaping hole in the engine. That is a very nice blue. Even the dark blue is really nice. The factory colors for this car are on point. Nice orange too. A sun. I'm gonna say sunburnt, but I don't know if that's like the proper term for this. But it's like an orangey red. It's really nice. Cream. Yellow is always nice. I don't know about this baby blue. Pink. Pink doesn't look too bad on it, not gonna lie. But I'm definitely not gonna go with that. Then we have this purple. It's a little more of a darker purple. Gold. That's cool. Kind of digging this one. Between this and the dark blue. I keep on doing blue and red. I gotta change it up. I mean, this is more of an orange though. Maybe I can get away with saying this is orange instead of red. You can definitely see that it's red, but a hint of orange. Hint of orange. I do like this color. Let's go test out some liveries on it. See what we get. I got that classic one. Got it in white. And then you got none. Oh man. If I was doing a full like rebuild to originality of the car, I would definitely put the livery. But something about it not having it looks very clean. Looks very clean. So I think I'm gonna go with this color without the livery. Yeah, that spray mist looks orange. Just saying, just saying. But this car definitely does look red. It's okay, it's okay. As long as it looks nice, it's all that matters. I just sat here thinking for a little bit. Would you paint the rims on this? Because I think I was going to originally take the wheels back off and paint them a different color, but I think it kind of goes with the car, just the way it is now. I was going to go with either a chrome or a black, but I think this fits perfectly the way that it is. I think it's really nice. So just throwing it out there. I don't know what you guys really think about it. I think it's pretty nice how it is. So let's go bring this into the lift, because now I need to go build this engine. And for the engine build, I'm definitely going to go with the original horsepower, which, let me double check. I believe it's somewhere in the 400s. 425. That's enough horsepower for me. I don't want to have to fight this thing on the track and try to keep it on the road. I want to have an enjoyable car. Not too shabby. This engine did take a while to build. I don't know why. I just kept on forgetting parts in the paint booth. Like, I just forgot to paint some of them. There was just a lot of walking back and forth. But it got done eventually. That's all that matters. Drop this thing in here. Let me just double check real quick. We look all good. Move that. I think it looks pretty good in here. I wasn't sure about the chrome really, but I think it fits. And then I painted the top cover red, or not red, black. I think it looks pretty good, honestly. I'm happy with how this is coming out. I am very pleased. What do we need in here? Oh, I gotta actually go to the bottom of the car, and I still need to put the transmission under here and an exhaust system. So I'm gonna do that. I still need to buy the exhaust system, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. I don't exactly know where the end of the exhaust is going to stick out, or if it does stick out, but wherever it does, I'm going to probably end up buying a performance exhaust for the end of it. It might have not made any sense, but you know, it's okay. I'll show you guys in a minute. Basically, I want the exhaust tips to be chrome back here. So I got to make sure that those pieces are performance rather than just the standard ones. Oh, I gotta buy a starter too. Let's see. Those, okay, that's what I need to buy performance on. I could just buy normal exhaust pieces here. Starter. Apparently we don't have a starter. Let me go here, pick up 2 of these rear mufflers. And where do I get my starter from? Starter. There we go. Attach these on. I have a feeling. Oh, it's performance. I did not mean to put a performance exhaust down here. Let me swap that out real quick. And then over here is where I want the 2 performance pieces. which, as you could see, they should show up right in the back as chrome. So I think that looks better as chrome rather than kind of this metal textured looking exhaust. I just think that looks better, but it's going to give us a little bit of a performance boost, but nothing too noticeable, hopefully. See how we're doing on the condition. We're practically perfect, which is good. Let me just double check. Did I put bushings back here? Yes, I did. All right, let me drop this. We need to figure out battery alongside a bunch of the reservoirs that I still got to add. Let me just brake, servo, battery, bunch of reservoirs. Is there a, there it is, fuse box also. I gotta go pick up all that, which sounds like a blast. This fuse box, I don't know which fuses I need, so I'm gonna buy like 5 of each. I think that's a safe bet. And then I need a battery. I don't think this thing has a computer, so should be good there, but I need a brake servo, power steering reservoir, a radiator, and then a windshield reservoir. I didn't save the windshield one. That sucks. I'll try to type it in. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go place all these in and fill up the reservoirs. I shall be back. Why can I not open up this oil? That's the last thing I need. Maybe I need to take off the this piece out of the shaker hood. I don't know, it's so weird. Oh, well, that's kind of cool that they included that, if that kind of hood piece is blocking it, you can't fill up the oil. It's cool but annoying, but whatever. Learn something new every day, I guess. Let me just put this back together. And then we can go take this thing to the track, I believe. Okay, close the hood. Let's see where we're standing in terms of the condition. We're all good. We do still need to do a license plate. So I'm going to try to look for a license plate that I think really fits this car. Okay. I ended up going with the North Dakota plates because I just like... I think that the picture in the background fits the car very well, and I ended up naming it Sunshine. Just because of the color of the car. I hope I spelled that right. I'm gonna pray that I spelled that right. I am definitely not a good speller at all. Let me throw these plates on, and we should be at 100%. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Double check. We're good all the way around. All right, I'm gonna go do an alignment, but I'll meet you guys at the track. Oh, this thing sounds mean. This thing sounds so good. Even looks better. I love that. All right, let's test this thing out. I'm hoping to get around like a 340 lap. That's like my baseline that I try to get with most cars. But since this thing has lower horsepower, I should be able to control it pretty well. We got a little bit of understeer there. But I should be able to control this a lot better than cars with like 1,000 horsepower. Because when cars have that much horsepower, I always end up crashing and losing control and slowing down my lap times. With this car, I should be able to be a lot more precise with my laps if I don't hit this wall like an idiot. Come on, come on. A little love tap, no big deal. Try to string together a good racing line, or a decent one at least. Not bad. I'm glad I didn't put that much horsepower underneath this, because this just feels more like authentic in a weird way. If it had a lot more horsepower, I don't think I would have really enjoyed it as much. I really like this car so far. We're at 1 minute and 5 seconds. I think that's pretty good time. Don't really know. Come on. Minute 18. All right. This end part is a little bit tricky, but if I can nail it, we should be able to get a good lap time. Come on, understeer. Fuck that sign. Come on. 140. There's definitely some more to gain there in terms of lap time. But for now, that's pretty good in my opinion. And this thing just looks amazing. Maybe I should have went a little bit darker with the tint, but it looks good. Overall, I'm very pleased with how this car performed. It was really nice to drive. I am going to do a small breakdown here at the end of the video just for the people who are curious of how much I spent on painting the engine, all the engine pieces, and rebuilding the engine. I'll do a small breakdown. So that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.